Hi developers, in this video we will discuss about call, apply and bind method in JavaScript. So now coming to call method, the call method calls a function immediately with a given this value and arguments provided individually, that is one by one we provide arguments. Okay, and in the apply method, the apply method is same as call method, but the small difference is here arguments are provided as an array. Only this is the difference between call and apply method. In apply method, arguments are provided as an array, but in call method, arguments are provided individually. Okay, so apply method calls a function immediately with the given this value and arguments provided as an array. And in bind method, the bind method returns a new function with the given this value. The new function can be called later with the arguments provided individually. So this is the bind method. So let's take an example one by one. Firstly, for the call method. So call method is useful when we want to borrow a method from one object and use it with another. So let's write the use case first. Its use case is useful when we want to borrow a method from one object. So let's see it with example and use it. Let's make a function with another. Say so let's create a function. Name it greet, and inside function we are taking greeting as a parameter. Okay, then we will do console using interpolation. Greeting, my name is this dot name. Okay, so now we will create person object, const person, having the property name as Kashish. Okay, so now we will use greet method, call method on greet function. Okay, call person hello. Okay, so here we defined a function named greet that takes a greeting argument. Okay, and logs a message using this dot name. So the person object has a name property, okay, having value Kashish. So by using greet.call, this is greet.call, we call greet with person as this. Okay, so this dot name becomes Kashish. So here by using greet.call, we are calling greet. Okay, we are calling greet with person as this. Okay, so this dot name will refer to Kashish. Okay, so the output will be let's print the output. So the output will be hello, my name is, this dot name will refer to Kashish. Hello, my name is Kashish. Okay, so this is the call method. So call method is useful when we want to quickly use a function with a different context, and it is useful when we want to borrow a method from one object and use it in another. So this name we are using it in another function. Okay, using this dot name, and we have used call method here, greet.call. So once again, we have defined a function named greet that takes a greeting argument, and we are consoling here using this dot name. Okay, and we have defined a person object has a name property, and by using greet.call, we call greet with person as a this. So this dot name will refer to Kashish. Okay, and this hello, it will be passed to this greeting. So it is printing as hello, my name is Kashish. So this is the call method. Now we will jump to apply method. Let's comment this. So the apply method is same as call method, but the small difference is the apply method calls a function immediately with a given this value and arguments provided as an array. This is the main difference. Argument is provided as an array. So let's see it with example. Let's say function introduce. Okay. Let's say it has a two parameters, age and profession. Inside it we are doing console using literals, template literals. I am. We'll use this dot name. We are using this context. Then we will print age. We will send age as arguments and then profession. Okay, profession. So it will print I am, age. We can write that years old, and I am a. We will write then profession. Okay, so let's create a person object. We will call it from here person object. We can write name as Bob, any name. So now we will use apply method. Introduce dot apply. Okay, person. Now we will provide array as an arguments. In call method we are passing one by one, but in apply method we are passing it as array. Okay, so the function introduce. Okay, this will takes age and profession and uses this dot name to log a message. Okay, so the apply method is used to call introduce with person as this. Okay, with person as this. So the second argument of apply is an array. This one profession is an array. Okay, with 30 and developer. Okay, so the output will be I am this dot name. I am Bob. Then age 30, age will hold 30 and profession will hold developer. I am Bob, 30 years old, and I am a developer. So let's check it in the console. So this is the output. I am Bob, 30 years old, and I am a developer. So this is the output. So here the function introduce takes age and profession as the arguments to log a message. So these are the parameters to introduce function, and the apply method is used to call introduce. Okay, so here introduce dot apply means apply method is used to call the introduce function. Okay, and passing person as this. Okay, so this dot name will refer to the person object. So this dot name will be Bob. Okay, and the second argument of apply is an array. This is an array. Okay, 30 developer. So this array will work as a parameters for profession. So the output will be I am Bob, 30 years old, and I am a developer. Okay, so this is the concept of apply method. Now let's jump to bind method. Okay, so the bind method returns a new function with the given this value, and the new function can be called later with arguments provided individually. So let's see it with example. Also, it does not call the function immediately. It just binds the function to the context. Let's see it with example. Let's create a user object with name and one function. So here name is, let's say any name like let's say Charlie, and one function. Function name, let's say hi. Then we will do console inside the function. we will use template literals. Hi, I am $. We will use introduction, this dot name. Okay, so now we will use const say hi user. First user dot say hi dot bind user. Now we will call say hi user. We will call say hi user. So here we define a user object. This is a user object with the name and say hi method. This is the say hi method, this one. Okay, that uses this dot name. It is using this dot name. Okay, so by using user dot say hi dot bind user, we create a new function. We create a new function and name is say hi user, that is bound to user as this. That is bound to user as this. Okay, so calling say hi user. Now here we are calling say hi user, will now always use user as this. Okay, even if it is called outside the object. So here output will be hi, I am Charlie. Okay, so we are calling this function. Okay, so it is referring to user object. Okay, and here it will always use user as this dot name, so it will refer to name property of user object. So the output is hi, I am Charlie. So this is the concept of bind method. So we use bind when we need to set this and use the function later. So like setting event handlers in the UI programming. So there we use bind method. Let's run it in the terminal. Hi, I am Charlie is the output. Okay, so this is the concept of call method, apply method and bind method in JavaScript. And guys, I will be sharing a link to my GitHub repository in the video description, so you can feel free to check it and grab the code from there.